G, you said that it was a preview. What was that movie preview that you said that we really needed to look at? So I'm spacing right now. I don't
Fast.
remember.
Review or trailer?
Uh, yeah, it was a trailer.
Oh, so Fast and the Furious 9. So we were
That's
just
what it was.
talking about it before you came on, but I'll give my first take about everything. So we all discovered together as a group that it's been out since 2001. So that's damn near 20 years now, right?
Ooh, yeah.
And this is the ninth movie. And who would have thought after seeing the first one it would have got this far? But this trailer, it's just what can you expect? I mean, you get bigger explosions, you get bigger dudes, bigger muscles, bigger, faster
Everything's bigger,
cars, right? Everything's bigger. It's at this point, everything has to be bigger, right? But I mean, at this point, you just got to see it just for the stunts, just for the action. You got to at this point. But that's all I'm going to say. What about y'all?
I think it's ridiculous. I think Fast and the Furious ever say I would say after the first one, I'm trying to remember did the first one have any truly ridiculous moments in it? It probably had one or two. But after like maybe the second or third one, they just was like, okay, how can we make an even more ridiculous stunt involving vehicles? You know what I'm saying? It's like they're always trying to one up themselves with ridiculousness. Which one was it? I think it was 8 or 7 where they had like the torpedo that was shot on the ice. And at some point in time, I think The Rock was actually like riding on a torpedo or something crazy like that. It's like
one of them 7 or 8, yeah.
It's like, come on, man.
There was one of them where they had a tank driving on the freeway too. I'm like, bro.
Just
I think they definitely helped to set the standard for action movies, like for chase scenes for sure. Like you're not gonna find much better than the most recent Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah,
Fast and started Furious, out as racing.
Like the people, it did. I forgot about that. It has nothing to do with racing anymore. It's like,
and then we were talking. It had like a turning point in Brazil. Like that movie was the one that that was really done well.
That would be number 5.
Yes, to me, that's still the best one in the entire franchise. Is number 5.
Fast 5.
Why is it your favorite?
Refresh my memory. What happened in Fast 5? What was that?
Fast 5, the family is on a run. Paul Walker and his wife, they find Dom up in Brazil trying to bust up, trying to like steal some expensive cars from a train. Then they bump into some guy from like the very first movie. He gets shot down by like a gang, whatever, in the favelas. And this is when The Rock first came on the scene too. So Rock came in with his crew, and then remember the big scene, the bank. I mean the bank truck when they was driving, and my bad.
That's when the Rock and Vin Diesel were fighting, like the first big fight.
Yeah, yep, that and then remember at the end of the movie there was they had the big old vault behind them. And it was just like crashing into buildings and
I remember that.
Over. That's the one. Yep. To me.
Yeah, well, they were just dragging the vaults like all through the
crazy. Yeah. Crazy.
Breaking everything.
Crazy shit. Ironically, the only one I haven't seen is the one that I think it was the one before that. Whichever one that I think it was still just named Fast and the Furious, but it wasn't the first one. Remember, like I think they brought it back with the original people. I think technically it was 4. I think.
I can't remember 4.
Sure. I don't remember too many of the older ones.
The Fast and the Furious. Then you had Fast and Furious 2.
Right.
Then you had Tokyo Drift. And I think it went away for a little bit, and then it came back, and it was just called Fast and Furious instead of The Fast and Furious. So I think 4 technically was just called Fast and Furious. Then it was Fast 5 and all the numbers.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, again, like the only one that I can remember, man, is the first one, Tokyo Drift, and I don't even know why I remember that movie.
Tokyo Drift was a good movie.
It was okay.
It had its moments.
It was okay.
I thought the drifting parts were dope. The drifting.
Yeah. That's what I liked about the movie.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get over the dude's accent, man. He had like the worst Southern accent. Like, because I'm technically like from this. It's funny, we be having this debate because people in Virginia kind of consider Virginia the South, but people that are further south than Virginia do not consider Virginia the South. They just like, no, Virginia's not the South. Like, how is not gonna be the South? Slavery literally started here. How is it not the South? This is definitely the South, man. But the dude's accent in Tokyo Drift was horrible, man. I don't know where he was supposed to be from, but it was just horrible.
I don't know if y'all noticed, but in every Fast and Furious movie, there's always going to be a scene where there's going to be people dancing and ladies wearing skim outfits. I'm like, why? Why is that in every single movie, man?
Because it's a hallmark of the franchise.
It's associated with fast cars. Like you have
if
fast
it's not
cars,
there,
you're gonna have
people
like
will be mad.
hot skimpy girls.
Fast cars, fast women.
Yeah,
you gotta have both.
I bring it up because I went to Universal Studios a couple of weeks ago, right? And we went on the Fast and the Furious ride, and sure enough, they had like the hologram where Tyrese goes into a party for some reason, and sure enough, everybody was dancing, and girls were wearing like little skim. I'm like, why? In the movies and here too, why? But yeah, it's funny.
Sometimes when God gives you a blessing, G, you don't question God. Okay, you just receive the blessing, and you know.
Yes. If they change the formula, then they might.
Yeah.
People take notice if they stop using if they start cutting the dancing scenes, they're gonna take notice now.
Yeah.
I remember when, because I was young, but I remember when like dancing movies and car racing movies started to fuse. Like you got both. In the early 2000s, you got both. It was like somehow there was a dance off and a car race, and it was like 10 different movies.
You're right. You're right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Dance battling and shit, you know what I'm saying? All of that. Like,
those dancing movies were tight though.
Or it would be a dance battle at a car scene.
Yes. There's like the cool cars in the background for the dancing.
Okay, so look, it was this is the whole series. Fast and the Furious, The Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious.
Okay.
Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift.
Mm-hmm.
Then Fast and Furious, Fast 5, Fast and Furious 6, Furious 7, The Fate of the Furious, and now F9. It sounds like the button on your computer shit. Like F9 and shit.
It's too much, man. It's too much.
Listen,
man.
bro.
It's a lot.
As long as it keeps making money, they're not going anywhere.
Of course. And then remember, y'all, we did talk about the rumor mill was talking about Fast and Furious with Jurassic Park. I don't know about y'all, but if they ever made that, take my money. God. Take it.
Yeah.
Them going up against dinosaurs, racing dinosaurs, or riding.
I gotta edit the joint with Fry from Futurama, like it's take my money.
Take my money.
Depending on if I feel like it, I don't know. But yeah, okay. So we talked about this a couple of months ago on the pod. To me now, Fast and the Furious, I'm definitely going to go see it.
Of course.
But it's not quite a hate watch, but it's almost a hate watch.
It's almost there.
It's almost inching toward hate watch. Like something that is just so ridiculous that it's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. Because it's ridiculous.
I mean, again, as long as the action pieces are bigger and they keep upping up the ante on them, people are gonna watch it. And people are going to love it. And now, because of the pandemic, this is going to be one of the first like big movies besides King Kong and Godzilla, where people can go to the theater and watch it.
We were lucky enough to watch King Kong in theaters. We were in Vegas. We saw it at AMC. It was almost
it was great.
It was so refreshing. It was a little weird to be in a movie theater. I haven't been in a year.